Sorry I couldn't hold him, but at least you did get your purse.
Well, thanks a lot.
I got a good look at him. Hey, you're shaking. Maybe I better run you home.
Thanks.
My name is Frank Ballinger, Detective Lieutenant M Squad, a special detail of the Chicago Police. This was a hot diamond case, and we'd set it up for me to meet a girl. Lieutenant Wade played the fake hold-up man. It worked perfectly. I didn't know yet where Alice Snyder fitted into the case, but she took me to her apartment for first aid. Okay.
You know, you saved my life, or at least my purse, and I don't even know who you are.
Oh, Bob Steele, salesman, Interstate Furniture. You been in Chicago long?
Oh, about 3 years. I was born and raised in Omaha. Now I'm a model.
Oh? I would have guessed that you were an actress.
Oh, I tried that. It wasn't for me.
It's a nice apartment you got. Maybe I ought to take up modeling, huh?
It isn't all mine. I have a roommate. I couldn't afford it. A girl who works at the same place I do. Well, it was very kind of you to come to my rescue. How about some coffee?
No, I think I better be going. See, maybe I ought to stop at the police station on the way downtown and report this, huh?
Oh, I guess so.
But you know, I'd like to take a rain check on that coffee. You know, dinner for 2 tonight.
All right.
Oh, swell. I'll pick you up here about 7.
Fine. Oh, and if the police want to ask me any questions, my telephone number is,
Oh, I already took the liberty of looking at it.
Oh.
Goodbye.
Bye.
A model in an apartment like that, even with a roommate. Where was she getting her money? I went to the precinct house and reported to Captain Dean.
How'd it go, Frank?
I think we got it made. I've arranged to have a date with a girl tonight. Oh, how'd Wade make out?
Yeah, he's okay. What did you learn about Christine Edmondson and Louis Prince?
Don't you think it's a little soon to start asking the girl questions?
You better come up with some answers fast. They're on my back, Frank. New York, San Francisco, Detroit.
Why the robberies didn't happen here? They're going to try to let you hold the bag.
We've been over all that. The jobs all lead here. One big fencing operation.
Louis Prince.
I'm not so sure that was your idea.
Look, you almost had him in that case last year, and you would have too if your prize witness hadn't changed his story in
But he
court.
swore he made a mistake.
He was bought.
Louis Prince has a good name in costume jewelry. No record. Well, he likes a good time.
Hangs around with known hoods, at the fights, at the racetrack.
A lot of men aren't particular where they place their bets.
And a lot of men use their hood contacts, too. Louis Prince is using his jewelry business as an obvious front for their fencing racket, and you know it.
Frank, we never proved it.
He distributes his stolen goods to the people he sells his costume jewelry to. Look, a lot of them used to handle hot stuff in the past.
We've been over his 2 factories. Both clean.
Then there is another factory. Oh, is my cover complete?
New apartment, new clothes, identification cards. Now, we can't slip up anywhere in this operation. Louis Prince is no dope. And remember, Frank, no gun. Furniture salesmen don't carry guns.
As Bob Steele, I went ahead with the plan and called for Alice, and wondered what I'd be up against when I met her roommate.
He sounds like a nice fellow, Alice. A real nice fellow. But a hold-up's hardly a formal introduction.
Well, I'll take this one that way.
Which one of you's a fast worker?
It isn't anything like that.
But you do like him.
Well, enough to try him out on a dinner.
I'll get it. Oh, and, Alice, take your time. Won't hurt him to bit to wait. Hi.
Oh, hi. I'm, Bob Steele.
Come in. I'm Christine Edmondson, Alice's roommate.
It's very nice to meet you. Well, Alice certainly knows how to pick a roommate.
I'll bet you tell that to all the old ladies when you're doing your good deeds for the day.
No, I don't.
Would you like a drink?
Yeah, I'd love one.
You from Chicago?
As a matter of fact, no.
I didn't think so.
No, I come from a little town called Cedar Junction. It's where the factory is. But I hit most of the big cities 2 or 3 times a year.
You look like whiskey on the rocks.
Right on the head.
I never miss. You seem pretty at home in Chicago. Maybe we have some mutual friends.
Oh, I sort of doubt that. You see, really, this is a new territory for me, and it's, well, my first real visit to Chicago.
Well, you ought to be very careful. Chicago can be a wicked city.
You don't have to tell me.
In fact, I've heard that in some parts of the city, even the police don't go out at night.
You're kidding.
Uh-uh.
Cheers.
What's this factory Alice has been telling me about?
Oh, it's where we do... Hey, wait a minute. I've been doing all the talking. You haven't told me a thing about yourself.
There's nothing to tell, really. I'm just another working girl like Alice. She says you're some kind of a salesman.
Yeah, Interstate Furniture Company.
Oh, we're getting some new furniture for the apartment.
Well, look, you just come to see me, and I'll give you a big discount.
Wonderful. Have you got a card?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's a beautiful wallet. It's alligator, isn't it?
Yeah. The cards are over here.
Robert Steele, representing Interstate Furniture Company. How nice.
Hi. Sorry I kept you waiting.
Well, it was certainly worth waiting for. Ooh.
Oh, thank you.
Well, I guess we'd better be going, huh?
We'll be home early.
Okay.
Oh, are you still going to be up when we get back?
Have a good time.
I don't like them.
You never like a hayseed.
You know why I've been lucky so far? Been lucky because I'm careful.
Look, he's just a nice guy. Alice can take care of him.
I don't like him.
Playing up to a woman to get information is not my dish, but this was a job. Alice seemed like a decent kid, but I could be wrong. Anyway, I was having a good time.
I hope you like Christine. She's been wonderful to me.
Oh, she's been pretty nice to me, too.
No, seriously. I don't know where I'd be without her. You see, I wasn't doing so good modeling, so she got me this job with Blueprints.
Oh, what do you do?
I make deliveries for him. I guess I'm what you might call a customer's contact woman. Oh, he sends me to St. Louis, Detroit, San Francisco.
Oh, what does he do?
Oh, he makes costume jewelry.
Oh, I see.
This is one of his. It's beautiful, isn't it?
Yes, lovely. Where's his factory, you know?
Oh, it's on the west side somewhere. I've never been
Well,
there.
you see, the reason is that I think I might be able to use some of that stuff. You know, Christmas time and, you know, customers' wives and things like that. I'd like to meet them.
Well, I'll introduce you.
Waiter? Taking care not to be followed, I talked to Dean again. He ordered me not to break my cover and to watch my step with Louis Prince.
I never mind waiting for a woman. The more they fuss, the greater the compliment. Also, you know, it adds to the anticipation.
Well, I guess I've never been very patient. I always like to get on with the business at hand. Maybe that's why I'm a salesman, huh, Mr. Prince?
Would you like a drink?
Yeah, fine.
Did you manage to identify that guy who tried to mug Alice?
Oh, no. I went down to the police station. They must have kept me down there for about 3 hours looking at, you know, those photographs. And... Say, that's a lovely photograph.
Thanks. I fool around with a camera occasionally.
Oh. Say, where are we going tonight?
There's a new club on the near north side. Christine wants us to try it. It's, as a sort of thank you for what you did for Alice.
If we look a mess, blame Alice. She made us rush.
In that case, we won't dawdle any longer.
All right, we'll go down and get the car.
guy doesn't look like any salesman.
He could sell me. Besides, Alice hasn't found anything wrong with him.
He bothers me. Seen that face someplace before. I've got a memory for faces. I start checking on that guy tomorrow.
I had to be sure about the plump little man. I'd seen him once before. Now I knew I was being tailed.
Sorry I'm late, Charlie.
How you doing, Frank?
I'm not so good. Prince tried to give me a bodyguard. Oh, don't worry. I shook him. Changed taxis twice.
Is that good?
Well, I'm a salesman making routine calls. Just because I shook this guy doesn't prove anything.
Yeah.
Well, what's the story?
We don't have anything on where Prince makes that costume jewelry. The captain says it's up to you.
Yeah, you know, Prince is no dummy. Sooner or later, he's going to find out I'm police.
Want protection?
Oh, they'll just tip it.
You know, if this thing's getting so hot, the captain might want to yank you from the case and pick up Prince right now.
No, we don't have a case until we find out where he's making that stuff. No evidence. Nothing doing. Look, he's just suspicious so far, so don't let's give him anything to go on, huh? See you around, Charlie.
Shortly after lunch, I went back to my hotel to make some phone calls.
Hello, Bob. Hope I didn't startle you.
Hi, Louis.
Desk clerk gave me your key.
Oh, what's up?
Little surprise party.
Oh, whose birthday is it?
Anniversary. 2 years ago today, I met Christine.
Oh, well, Lou, I got a couple of customers I have appointments with.
Forget about it. You're going to spend the evening with us.
Where are the girls?
Well, they always are. When you're waiting for them, they're fixing up.
Then why change the routine? How about a drink?
I'm with you.
Hey, whose camera? That's right, Louis the Shutterbug.
Thought I'd go for a couple of shots 2 years after.
Hey, you know, I could use one of Alice.
Give you one of yourself, too.
Oh, I don't know, I'd bust the camera.
Not this one. I got a strong lens.
There I was in the middle. I had a job to do, and he'd have my face to show around town as soon as he got a print. From here on out, I had to move fast before I was identified as police department. Louis ordered a quick developing job on the snapshots, and we went to several nightclubs. Later, taking Alice home, I learned that Louis had been questioning her about me. I asked her if she told him that I liked his jewelry, could use some for my customers.
Oh, no, I didn't forget that. I did mention your curiosity about where I delivered his costume jewelry.
Well, was there anything wrong with a fellow being curious about a girl he doesn't know too much about?
It didn't bother Lou. He just nodded and grunted.
Well, I don't know why I should bother Lou at all.
I don't know. Maybe something about you. You know, you do bother people.
You're very lovely.
I'm happy you think so. You seem so slow about making up your mind. Who are you, anyway? There's something so very cautious about you.
He didn't like having his picture taken.
I think you're way off base about that hayseed.
Hayseed again. You're losing your grip. What's he got that makes you blind?
Oh, you worry too much.
When do you come back to Chicago?
Oh, in a couple of months. That's why I want you to be sort of, careful.
Careful.
Well, I don't want you to get hurt. But you see, I only hit this town about 2 or 3 times a year.
But you do get here.
Hey, I just thought I have to make a phone call. I'll be right back.
I Hi, Bob. Another drink?
Oh, thanks. No, I just wondered if I could use the phone, please.
Sure, help yourself. And stick around, will you? Christine and I are just going to get the pictures.
Oh, they ready already? Well, I sure hope they turned out.
I bet they do.
See you later, Bob.
Yeah, so long now.
You know him? Be sure.
Time was running out on me, but fast. I wasn't sure where Alice stood about Louis Prince, but I had to take a chance. Sit down.
There's something wrong, isn't there? You want to tell me about it?
I don't want to, but I'm going to have to. I wish there was some way I could make this easy on you, but I can't. I'm a police officer. My name's not Bob Steele, it's Frank Ballinger. See, I'm after Louis Prince because I think he's the head of a jewelry mob. The holdup in the parking lot, that was a fake. We framed it just so I could meet you because we needed a lead to Louis and Christine. We thought you were in as deep as they are. But I've changed my mind. Louis and Christine have just been making a fool out of you. Using you for a front and a delivery girl. Say something. Throw something at me. I know I've got an awful nerve, but you could help me if you wanted to. You see, any minute now, Prince is going to find out who I am from those photographs he took. And we're going to both be in trouble. Those phone numbers mean anything to you? Sometimes my job isn't as nice as it could be, but I'm sorry.
What's his name?
Yeah, Ballinger. Frank Ballinger. He's a cop. Good picture of him.
Thanks.
Yeah, okay, thanks, Eddie. Yeah. All right. Well, one of them's just a business address, but the other one's an address over on the west side.
I think the factory's over on the west side. Did you really think I was in something crooked?
No, of course not after I got to know you.
I was supposed to leave tomorrow, a delivery in New Orleans.
What called it off?
Well, I didn't want to go away right now.
Come on, I better get you to a hotel where you'll be safe. Then I'll check this address out.
Found. Right away. Yeah, I know he should have called in.
What are you doing here?
I followed you. If I didn't meet you, I was going to call the police.
Look, Louis Prince plays for keeps, you know that.
I wanted to help you. The stuff I carry is usually in 2 sample cases.
Sample cases, huh? Let's take a look.
There they are.
Yeah, that's the real McCoy.
I was going to take it to New Orleans.
Sure, to a fence. One of Mr. Prince's best customers. Come on, let's get out of here. It's probably Louie, and I don't have a gun. Come on, up the stairs. Over there. I stay here and don't move. It's all over. I managed to keep Alice out of the case and put her on a plane for her hometown. When the Chicago police sent Louie and Christine to prison, one of the country's biggest fencing operations was broken up. Since then, I've had some friendly letters from Alice. You know, about her marriage, her husband.